Hi guys, welcome back to the Mina Does Art Stuff YouTube channel. My name is Mina and on this channel we do art stuff. Sorry for my rather messy looking background. I've been painting a lot of stuff with acrylics for my daughter's bedroom makeover that we did recently, and yeah, so there we go. Anyway, I was rather excitingly contacted by Lightwish EU, and I believe they are the distributor for Paul Ruben's products on Amazon, and they contacted me to see if I'd be interested in trying out some of their products, to which I of course said yes, thank you very much. So they sent me some products in exchange for my honest review. So there is no payment here, they've not paid me to say anything about their products. All that I said I would do was to try them out and give you guys my honest review. So I was sent these things for free, but I've not been paid to say anything one way or the other about the company. So yeah, they arrived yesterday, and can you guess what's going on? I am actually talking on camera. I am not having to record a voiceover for this video, which is really exciting, mainly because for the first time in what feels like months, we finally don't have any tradespeople working in the house at the moment. We kind of have like a week break at the moment, and then from next week we're going to have people in again for another couple of weeks, and then it'll be done for a while, at least for now, until we're ready to tackle the next project. So I'm taking advantage of the fact that I don't have people to worry about it making noise in the background, etc., to actually record what I'm saying as I'm recording, which is very exciting for me. Anyway, back to it. So the products that they wanted to send me this time, or in this instance, were some oil pastel products, which I was excited to try out. I've tried out a couple of other brands already. I've tried out some Senneliers, I've tried out Mugno, and now I get to try out some Paul Rubens. And so this is what they sent me, which is a lot more than I was expecting. They sent me this bundle of goodies. I will have everything that I can find on Amazon linked down below. The links are affiliate links, but it's just my usual Amazon affiliate link. It's nothing specifically from the company that sent me the products. It's just a direct with Amazon affiliate link that I have. So yeah. Anyway, oh, and in case you're not sure, an affiliate link, all that means is if you use one of those links to purchase a product, then I get a small commission from it. It doesn't cost you anything extra. You still pay whatever the price is on Amazon or whatever website. It just means I get a small percentage of that as a bit of like as commission, essentially. So let's dive in and see what we've got. We've got a few different things here to unbox. So first things first, pretty obvious here, we've got a set of palette knives, which are always really handy, and they're quite fun. I've seen people using them with oil pastels to create kind of like a textured or like an impasto type effect, so that would be quite fun to experiment with. There's this small box of oil pastels, so we'll see what's in this one. I think I know what this one is, but yeah, so this is a set of 6 white oil pastels, which I believe is really handy because with oil pastels you tend to do a lot of blending with white, and so that's apparently a colour. I'm not an oil pastel artist per se, I'm just sort of starting to dabble and experiment with them, but from what I've heard, that you end up using a lot of white in your work, kind of like with gouache. You end up using the white gouache a lot when you're working with it. Okay, and then, oh, they also sent me pastel paper. Their own brand, Paul Rubens pastel paper. This is excellent paper for oil pastels. It is 240 GSM, 30 sheets. It's 220, so 22 centimeters by 29.7 centimeters. Doesn't say what it is made of, at least not in English that I can read. So we'll just open this up. Take a look. So it's fairly smooth paper. It's got, it feels like thick cardstock type paper. It doesn't have a lot of texture. Like I said, it's fairly smooth. You can't really tell much on camera. Maybe you can see a little bit if I bend it, but anyway, So that's the paper, so we'll test out the oil pastels on the paper that they sent as well. And then one set that I was given is a 36 colour set. This one is called the Macaroon set. So I think these are all pastel colours. Ooh. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, a little leaflet. I guess there's some information here about how to use the oil pastels, which is quite handy if you can. Oh, and there is like English underneath the Chinese as well, which is pretty handy. Then on the other side you get some colour swatches of the different colour sets that they offer. Okay, that's interesting. I like the packaging. The boxes are really nice. They're really sturdy cardboard, like it's not flimsy at all. It's really nice and sturdy. It's got nice foam to protect the pastels, and there we go. These are the 36 colours, the pastels. It sounds weird. The pastel coloured oil pastels. Okay, that's a bit of a tongue twister. So those look really fun. We'll definitely swatch these out as well in a minute. And we'll open up the other box that they sent. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the other box is just the standard colours, not the pastel colours. So we'll give this one just says 48 colour Paul Ruben colour pastel. Both of these boxes have the same information on the back essentially. So they've got strong tinctorial power, so I'm guessing that means strong tinting strength, high pigmentation. Colour attaches to the paper so tightly that it is not easy to shed. I love the translation that comes through. Colour fine and beautiful. It presents a similar texture and sensation as oil paint. The actual pastels are quite thick. They're 1.2 centimeters in diameter or 12 millimeters. Evenly coloured, easy to overlay and colour mixing. Soft strokes make painting easier. Oh, and it also claims that it's eco-friendly material with fresh smell. So it'll be interesting to check to see if they smell. I didn't notice the smell when I opened the other box, so that's positive. Here we go. Get the lid off. There we go. And again, the same leaflet and foam. That's beautiful. They are quite chunky pastels compared to some of the others that I've seen. So yeah, a lovely colour range. I'm going to get set up now to actually swatch all of these, and I will probably do that set to music and sped up a little bit, otherwise we might be here for a very long time. I'll swatch both sets and then I will go ahead and label them with the name, and I will share that with you when we get back and we can have a little chat about how they feel. Alright, so swatching has been done. These are the pastel colours, the macaron colours as they call them. And the white paper that I used is the pastel paper that Paul Rubens sent me. And ooh, here we go, these are the pastels. They were fairly soft. They do leave a bit of a they're not like super soft, they're not like Sennelier level soft, but they are really soft compared to other pastel brands that I've tried, of which I've not tried all that many, but of the 2 or 3 brands I've tried, these I would say are definitely soft, just not as soft as Sennelier. Those ones literally feel like lipstick, they're that soft. But these were really fun to work with. I think I prefer them on white paper to black paper. I think on white paper the colour shows more. On black paper they all look a lot more similar in tone than they do on white. On black paper I think they would work really well for like highlights and stuff, whereas I think you see the colour better on the white paper. And some of my favourite colours are this reddish purple, this Aeonibi, sorry, the names that they've given these colours are obviously not English names, so I'm struggling to pronounce some of them, so apologies for mispronunciations. I like the sky and the thin blue, and there was another one that I really liked. I also really like these 3 colours. They're all very similar, but they are beautiful as well. And this one, a Akako, I think. That kind of like orangey colour is really beautiful as well. So these were the pastel colours. They're really fun to work with. I'm not normally a fan of pastel colours personally, but I can see these working really well in conjunction with the regular colours, and it'd be a really nice complement, especially in a medium where you don't necessarily pre-mix colours, so having lots of colour options is a good thing to have. I have mostly dealt with watercolours where you mix your colours before, or you can mix whatever colour you want before applying it to the paper, whereas with pastels, like with coloured pencils, it's convenient to have a larger range of colours, whereas with watercolours you can get away with having less colours and do more mixing. So I can really see the appeal of having a pastel set. Then we move on to the 48 colour set, and this is just the regular pastel set. Now you'll notice in the last page as well that I did just tape down a piece of tracing paper to stop the 2 sides smudging together in the book. And yeah, it's already transferred a lot. The only other thing I'd say about these pastels, they blend really easily just with a finger. Like, it's really easy to smudge them in and like blend them, get a nice blend, a nice smooth finish. But they are quite crumbly when you first put them down. So there is that. As smooth as they are and as soft as they are, they also crumble a little bit. And this was the 48 set. And you can see there's 6 pastels here that I've left out a little bit like this. These 6 in particular were very hard. They weren't soft at all, they were very hard. So it was this one, you can kind of see the texture when it went down is just different. That yellow one, this blue one, this purple one here was quite hard as well. And there was a couple of others now, I can't, this one I think was quite a hard one. Yeah, anyway, so that was a bit disappointing to find that some of these, and this last one here, to find that some of these were quite hard. However, the consistency for the rest of them, the rest of the colours in this set were really nice. So definitely a lot of fun to be had. I'm gonna practice a little bit with these pastels, and then I'll film another video creating a painting with them as well, because I think that would be really fun to share as well. The one thing I will say with this 48 colour swatching set, you'll notice I had an orange here at the end. There's actually 2 colours in this set. Let me find it. I think it's these 2. Yeah, these 2. they are very clearly different colours, but they're both called Permanent Orange Red. So when I was labelling the sheet, I obviously did this, I labelled this one and then skipped over and went straight to the next one, the Coral Red, which is, by the way, a really beautiful colour. So I didn't realise there were two of the same colour, which is why the second version of the Permanent Orange Red ended up at the back, at the end of the swatch card here. But you can see between this one and this one, the colours are distinctly very different. So not sure why they've got the same name. But in terms of colours that I really liked in this set, I really liked the Coral Red. I thought that was a beautiful sort of peachy colour. The Permanent Yellow was quite nice, even if that was one of the scratchier colours, unfortunately. The Royal Purple, French Ultramarine, the Phthalo Blue was very scratchy as well. It's not a favourite, but I like these two, the Royal Purple and French Ultramarine. The Tree Green was quite nice, and I like the Mixed Blue. That was a really nice sort of turquoisey colour. And the Alizarin Red was also quite pretty as well. A lot of them are really beautiful colours, and I can definitely see them working beautifully together in a painting. So, like I said, this, by the way, this book is the Derwent, I think it's called the Derwent Black Book, I believe. I will, if I can, I will leave a link for it. I've just been using this to swatch some of my more opaque mediums like pastels, oil pastels, gouache, things like that, as well as I've done one little sketchy painting in here, if I can find it. Where did it go? Here. Which I did with some oil pastels at some point, so I might do something either on black paper or on the white paper they sent, but this one was a lot less crumbly. Anyway, so it'll be exciting to play around with these, play around with some blending techniques. I didn't swatch out this set of whites because there was already whites in the other sets. The one thing I will say, which was interesting, and I hadn't realised this, so this pastel macaron set is a 36 colour set, but you actually get 39 pastels because the 3 whites don't count as part of your 36 colours, which is really nice. So it's not sort of taking up the space of 3 colours that you would be getting. So you actually have 39 pastels in this box, but you only have, but you still get your 36 colours plus 3 whites. And the same goes with the 48 colour set. So you have your 48 colours plus the 3 whites, 3 extra white ones here. Now there is a white already as part of the 48 set, but your 3 extra whites are extra in addition to your 48 colours, so you actually have 51 pastels in this set, which again I think is pretty generous and very it's very nice that Paul Rubens don't count the extra whites as being part of the set of colours that you get, that those are extras. So I think that's a very nice touch. Anyway, I will have links to these products below. I'm not sure what their current price is on Amazon, but as you will probably well know, prices on Amazon do fluctuate quite a bit. So the price they are today may not be the price they are tomorrow. It's definitely worth keeping an eye on them. And they do go on sale every now and again, so definitely keep an eye on them. If they go on sale, I definitely think they are worth it. If you're interested in oil pastels, want to try them out, they're pretty good quality. Like I said, compared to some of the other ones that I've tried, and I definitely think they'd be a great set or 2 sets. They'd be great for practicing and learning the medium, and that's exactly what I'm going to use them for. I'm going to practice and hopefully learn how to use oil pastels a bit more proficiently than I currently do. So thank you again to Paul Rubens and Lightwish for sending these to me to try out and to share them with you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know what sort of subjects you'd like to see me paint with these. Have you tried oil pastels before? Do you like them? Do you not like them? What are your thoughts? Have you tried the Paul Rubens ones? Let me know what you thought about them if you have. And yeah, I will see you guys very soon for another video. Thank you so much for joining me today, and yeah, and if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure to subscribe for more videos. All right, take care. Bye.